Game time. Now you have a notification. See, it's not my fault. Oh no. This is not how you resume a game. Luckily, I don't trust the PlayStation on a save every time. Hello, General C. How you doing? Look at my PlayStation. This isn't how you quick resume stuff. But I'm so distrusting of the PlayStation that I'm pretty sure I saved it at the end of the last session on it.
You're damn lucky that samurai spared you, Kenji.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Taro. I was trying to help.
You want to help? Choke on a rice ball.
I can tell you don't want to talk about this right now. Goodbye, Taro.
Set yourself on fire and mate with a Mongol bomb.
Good line, but it's not actually a good line. Yeah, we're going to do some haikus. There's a bird, just need to follow it. Do some poetry. Or... I have no idea what I just pressed. You know, I spent the whole game up to this point. There's one mission earlier on where it tells you about this listen mode. Where you can, like, check where your enemies are by hearing them and stuff. I used it on the mission where it introduces it as a tutorial. And I'd forgotten about it until this moment when I accidentally pressed the stupid touchpad down. I was trying to get a map, not listen for heartbeats. This is what I wanted. I'm going to go to this and hopefully finish my first story. But yeah, it's going great. It's going great. What's happened today? Not a lot. Not a huge amount.
Quickly,
That could all change with an exciting stream. Fellow orphans. It's a bold assumption, Tony. It's a bold, inaccurate, actually, assumption. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to a Ghost of Tsushima stream. I've got Ghost of Tsushima and Deathloop on the go now. And I'm starting the medium tomorrow. So, I don't know what you're going to say about Artful Escape, General C, but I'm not sure that I'll be able to fit it in regardless. So this million-hour game is dealt with. Are you at all musical though, Tony? Because you're not allowed to like it if you're not musical, is what I've gathered of it. Oh, my horse can take the brunt of a fall. No, I jumped off the horse. Oh well, no one was hurt. Recorded it already. Good. How long do you reckon you spend when you can carry on making your food, but when you're done, how long a week do you reckon you spend making those videos? Oh, that's a long way down. Are you musical, Tony? You enjoy the Artful Escape? I was just asking because it seems to resonate with people that used to be in bands and then got old or whatever. PlayStation Climb. Ah! Bloody PlayStation Climb. Edit that one out. Fine, I'll go the long way round. Let's put a yellow birds trying to entice me into haikus. They're everywhere. I'm not doing it. A couple of days playing a few hours of the game, then you write and record and edit, as you'd say, 2 to 3 days an episode. It's a significant amount of work, that. I say work, you enjoy it though, right? It's a good reason to play a fair few different games, I suppose.
Fighting ahead.
Hiya! Yeah. Oh, and murder. It's funny, okay. If it's funny, then I'll probably give it a go at some point.
Just ready. Dasha!
Hiya! I know I'm not supposed to use wind stunts the whole way through the
Yuna,
game, but
is that you?
Jin! You made it.
What happened here? Where's Taka?
Hiding with what's left of Komatsu. Mongols came a few days ago. They took prisoners. Killed anyone who put up a fight.
Now they're coming back to finish the job. These were just scouts. The main force won't be far behind.
Then we have to go. Now.
We can hold this town.
What?
We need Komatsu's forge, and its people. If you need to, you can leave.
No. I'm tired of running.
Take me to the others.
wow, dramatic character development.
How many survivors are left?
A few families. Mostly farmers and blacksmiths. Not worth much in a fight.
You killed all these men by yourself? Good work.
I've had some practice.
Can you get more arrows?
Used ones. Stuck in buildings. And bodies.
They'll have to do.
I was out here leading villagers to safety. One of them got trapped over here by the Mongols. She's alive. Is it safe? The Mongols are gone for now. We're going to the forge. You'll be safer with us.
Is the forge working?
Yes, but we can't light it. The smoke will give us away. Show the Mongols where to find us.
We can use it to lure them in. Force a fight at a location we control.
They won't be expecting you here.
You prefer Japanese rhythm games? Oh, but General C, surely you need to find some games you hate. I recommend 12 minutes as like an anti-recommendation.
Lord, that guy. Yuna.
Taka.
I prayed the gods would protect you.
I appreciate it, but I came for your help.
Yuna said you needed something. A new tool.
To save Lord Shimura. He's held prisoner in Castle Kaneda, and I need to break him out.
Quietly, with no one seeing.
This town has a forge, and you're a blacksmith.
The best.
I might be able to make something. But there is no time. The Mongols.
I won't let them take Komatsu.
We're staying.
I need my assistant, Yukio. But we got separated.
Where is he?
I think he was looking for his wife. In town.
I'll find Yukio. Yuna, be ready to fight.
She always is.
Okay, I'm finding Yukio. Yu-Gi-Oh, yes. We're gonna do some cards and like summon dragons or whatever. I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, he stabbed me. Wow, more than once. I can't remember the controls again. It's fine. Uh-oh, they're executing someone important. And I don't know where the ladder is. This could all go very wrong. There's the ladder. Quick. No! Fucking stupid stealth bastard. Yes. Oh, how am I going to recover? Oh. Alright, I'm going to hide in the long grass until the Mongols forget that I'm here. You can't believe that wasn't you, yes. Right, here we go. So if I do this just right, I can seamlessly edit that in. And it'll look like I didn't suck in the first place. And no one needs to know how mad I get when stealth fights cause hard resets like that. Ta-da, I'm so stealthy. You're free! No, Jin, wait for the execution. No! Oh, god damn it, I can't handle the ladder. Alright, it let me execute. Perfect ninja. This is why people come here, because I'm just like so expert. It's like watching a poet or something, I don't know. That doesn't even make any sense. My analogy is as good as my gameplay.
Please,
Yukio?
show mercy.
Yes?
Taka needs help with the forge. Follow me.
Oh, wait. My wife and her sister are by the river.
Lead me to them, quickly.
This way.
Stay close and follow my orders.
Who is that man?
You ask him.
Wow.
Hide.
Oh.
Just keep
Yeah,
moving.
that'd be kind.
Hurry.
Just keep moving.
The Mongols found them.
No, they're fighting a dragon or some shit. How? Didn't expect that, did you? Get in the river. Don't you do it. Ah! Yeah. Ah. Jesus, combat's so janky. Thank you for the bad chance. Less thanks for that. See how janky that combat was though. Like the number of people that say this game's got the best combat. Just trying to get them to target the right enemy is ridiculous. Block, block. I don't need to block. I needed to stop them executing the hostages because that will make the game start again. That's okay.
Yukio sent me.
He's alive.
Follow me. Taka needs your husband.
Mutsu. My love.
Yukio, I thought I lost you.
Are you hurt?
That man fought like an animal or a demon.
Keep silence.
We're going to the forge. Stay close.
Yep. Yeah, speed assassination. No, it's the execution symbol again. Game sucks ass sometimes. Push me, dickhead. Hiya! Oh. Legend has it known can defeat the legendary ace of one of Bad Shanty is playing. It's true so far, isn't it? We've not had a Bad Shanty death yet. Yeah, running, execute. My supplies. Oh, and another one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, bloody execution. Get out. Ah, it's the execution. I can't get there. You're gonna actually die. Quick, bad chance. No! How ridiculous. Sod you, Archer. I'm not dying now, surely. Yeesh. Accuracy rivals none. Tony, you'll note I haven't used the bow yet, so you could be right. You're not right. Okay, it's going well. Apart from the one death we had earlier, but we don't speak of that. Speak then.
Saved us, Taka. Thank you, my lord.
The Mongols are here. Where's Yuna?
She went to get her family from the house across the river. Hasn't come back.
Damn. Don't light the forge until we come back.
Not another hostage thing. These are extra loud today. I don't know why, but I like it.
Jin, over here.
We're ready to light the forge. Taka said you're looking for a family?
I was too late. The Mongols captured them just across the river. Those people took my brother in when he was an apprentice.
Then we won't leave him behind. Let's go.
Bandit's okay.
Where is Samurai, Dad? I hurt your friends.
We don't know any samurai.
People.
Oh. Looking straight at me, I'm gonna have to speed execute. Oh, it worked, he said. Apparently that made him not notice that was there anymore. Why is this working? He's going to just watch while I execute his friend.
Can still hear his voice.
It's nearby, there we go.
They're still close.
Hiya! I meant stealth. I fly and kick your butt.
I owe you.
over here!
You saved us.
This fight's not over. Can you make it to the forge?
Yes. I think so.
What can't you
Everyone
do,
stay
Tony?
close to me.
Oh, here's where it gets shit again.
Where did he come from?
It's a long story. The way he killed him. He's not human.
Shanty shilling. I need more shanties. Like more variety, so you can choose which shanty plays. Ha! I've lost the forge. Stand off.
Your best warrior.
Get in with the old bluff, like pretending he's talking to me. Whoa. Roll. Murder. Yeah. The game is salvaged by this kick. My word is absolute. I pretty much do whatever I'm told, you know this. But the precious gemsticks were drawn by Isla, so they can't be changed until she decides to draw something else. Who's really in charge here, eh? Not me.
Thank the gods.
Light the forge, Tucker.
What about the Mongols?
They won't risk destroying this place. That gives us a chance to kill them all.
If they don't kill us first.
Either way, this is where we make our stand.
Dramatic. Why are you calling me a robot? Oh. Run, jump, can't jump. I jumped. Oh, she killed the big one. Funny. Shoot him. Execution symbol, where's that? Oh, fuck you.
We have to stop them.
Uh-oh. Dead dogs. I don't know what's going on. Quick, mash buttons. Fortunately, he spent a while yelling at him. Yeah. Oh, boo. cool. This game's silly. I like it sometimes.
They surrounded the forge! We have to kill them!
Ready? Dorsal!
Ah,
Dorsal! Dorsal!
man. Whack. Pretty dramatic.
Ready? Beach bus! Beach bus!
Oh, bloody executing. Out of the way, dog. Such a lame mechanic. Don't you dare. Who else is being executed? No, just a dog. Oh no, I've got my arm.
Dorsal! Shuriken! Dorsal! Dorsal!
You're on fire. Yeah. Easy. Oh, missed. Damn it, Tony was right. No fucking way! Ah, I screwed up. I've ruined it again. Like the fight was over. Ah, balls to it. Oops. You are, Jim. I'm stuck on a thing. I can't get down. Come on, kill him. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's going to be harder to edit. Depends, Tony. It's different kinds of autosave.
I've never seen a samurai fight like that.
It was nothing.
You are more than a samurai. He is a vengeful spirit, back from the grave to slaughter the Mongols.
Where do we hide now?
You don't. Fire up a forge. And get back to making strong Komatsu weapons. That's how we fight back. That's how we'll save Lord Shimura.
No, it isn't. They're all going to get murdered as soon as I leave.
Vengeful spirit?
think they liked it.
Oh, that's just an awkward death. Ruined my stories. I'm mad about that. My legend great. Yeah, so autosaves like it did there, where it like just skips a bit of the game. That's one thing. I actually really like autosaves in any game that has like choice and consequence. I don't believe in saves coming. I think it's way more impactful if your decisions actually matter. Unless it's something like Life is Strange where you're supposed to be able to rewind. Some explosives.
If I pack the Mongols' black powder into a clay pot, I can set it aflame. Throw it as a weapon.
And I've thought that for a long time, since online games were like new, because it was an unintended consequence of an online game, because you can't go back on anything you do if you're playing online, and it makes things better. Hypocrite, you say? Oh, getting a bit
I
bold.
told your nephew stalks my men. Tears them apart. Like a beast.
I'm certain you've done worse.
Oh, you pretend we're different. But we fight for the same thing. To create a legacy that outlives us.
I won my legacy with duty and honor. Brought order to my home. And justice for my people. You are nothing like me.
Neither is your nephew. But his name is bound to your legacy.
A legacy is more than a name.
Ah, true. Your family has lived here for generations. Your ancestral castle lies to the north, yes? I look forward to visiting it. While I leave you here to starve to death, alone, without honor.
Bad guy.
I can't free
So-
my uncle until Tucker finishes what he's working on.
See, nah, right, okay, so Minecraft, you wish didn't autosave because you saved common user items, that's fine. Mario, he's looking way ancient when you're talking about no autosaving in Mario. Like before there even were saves, pretty much. In The Sims, if you kill everyone in the household, the game recommends you save scum. Well, yeah, that's okay, but I did say, particularly it's games that are about choice and consequence, where I don't like it. So something like, let's go way, way back in time. At the time that I was playing my first like online RPGs, I was also playing the first Fable game. And Fable had a quest where it has, well, it probably had loads of quests like this, but you get whatever item you're looking for, and it gives you choices of where you turn it in, depending on what route you want to go, which, so you've been introduced to these two characters, they both want this item, and it gives you a choice, so turn it into this one or turn it into this one. And it was quite an interesting concept, except you turn it into one, and then you save scum and turn it into the other, and you see how the cutscenes play out and what the rewards are, and choose which one was best. And that was lame and took away the whole, like, all the writing was just, like, pointless. Whereas if it had been an online game, or if it had had, like, enforced auto-saving, you would have been making a real decision at that point, and you would have had to live with whatever the consequences were, and that would be better gameplay. The Sims, not really like that. And Fire Emblem, that's because, I mean, I know how you play Fire Emblem. I wouldn't play it like that myself, as you know. I wouldn't use guides and try and be a completionist and get every character and all of that stuff. Like, for me, if a character dies, that's quite funny. Not just funny, but it's like part of the game. It's all good. I think I've finished Taka's story now. New saddle available. New saddle. Get out. Over here. Did you have Max kiss Chloe in Life is Strange and then rewind it? That's different. Life is Strange, the whole point is that you're supposed to experiment with the options that are there. So yes, you definitely would have, but I can't remember if I would have let that dialogue choice play out or if I rewound it from there. You want to go back and save Kenny instead of Jane? Yeah, play the game again. You've made your choice. Live with it.
I can help improve your blade climbing tool, my lord. Give me more time.
Apologies. You don't have what we need to do the work.
Boo.
Farewell.
Yeah, I can't remember what. I have a feeling that I did the same. Didn't play it out with the kiss, but you know, that works for Life is Strange. I just don't like that to be like every other game. That's not how Mass Effect should work, or anything with meaningful choices. In my ever so important opinion. Still got to play Mass Effect soap opera. Oh, it's not a soap opera. Tony, play it. Play it, play it, play it. All of them. They're incredible games. Like, the series is just worth playing at least. Who's screaming at me? Better not be a bloody bird. Oh look, I found deer. And they run into trees like idiots. Stupid deer. You want to see Mass Effect? You and your choices. I love Mass Effect. I'll play Mass Effect, but the problem is they released 3 large games together in this remaster thing. So you're talking like all of the hours. Every single hour of every single day. For a while. Gonna have so much to play. Ah, I'm gonna die. Oh, I thought I was gonna fall then. I also want to go through the whole of the God of War series from Greek to Norse, but like before the next one of those comes out. Giphy thing is so small. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Giphy thing. Like, obviously, if you are having some fun with it, I'll keep it there. You might have noticed the sound alerts one has gone for the time being. Because I finally understood what you've been trying to tell me all along about it being blank. Which means I've got an extra slot I can put something else exciting on. I've not looked at the options yet. I'm not sure about Hallelujah, but to the Straw Hats. They're burning trees.
The Kishi grasslands. Straw Hat mercenaries were seen in the area. Mongol convoy, ambushed. Could be the Straw Hats doing. Attack started here, but there had to be more than one Mongol.
Something that flips the stream 90 degrees.
Looks like more bodies up ahead.
Why would you want that? I don't understand. Just make it take like a tiny fraction of your phone. Trail of corpses.
Trying to get away from his attackers.
And then I fall out of my window. That's an interesting idea. But I'm not sure there is an extension for that.
Jin Sakai.
Yuzo. You look like a scarecrow.
You've looked better too. Can I have my hat?
You're a mercenary now.
Professional warrior.
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for your leader.
He died on Komoda Beach.
You were there too.
I lost a lot of friends.
We all did. And we can avenge them if we work together. Help me save Lord Shimura.
He's alive. The Straw Hats are hurt. Starving. I can't ask them to risk their lives for one man.
Even if you can name your price? Once we free our home, Lord Shimura will pay you. Anything you want.
My men might be interested.
Your men?
I look out for them. Someone has to.
Do what, Tony? Balance my hat on the sword.
Do we have a deal?
I'll think about it.
That means yes. That always meant yes when my dad said it.
Hold your ground.
I always do.
This is for Komoda Beach. Kill them all!
What? Yeah, I love the kick. I've upgraded the kick so that I can actually keep them after they fall as well.
These bastards won't give up. Don't let them surround us.
Oops. Ah, he fell. Get murdered. Oh, the shot interrupted my execution. Archer's going to get it. Oh, missed. Oh, stop missing. Ah. Okay. Oh, my feet. Cute. Oh, what's this? Look out, friend. It's an explosive. It's good.
Considered my offer?
The Straw Hats can't save your uncle. We'll be lucky if we survive the week.
It's that bad?
We're starving. I was out here hunting for food, and I'm returning to my men empty-handed.
But not alone. Take me
Yeah, you could eat gin.
We'll figure something out on the road.
Just like old times.
Ponyo, I have not seen it or any of their others.
Planning to walk? Come on.
When was the last time we saw each other?
2 summers ago. Lord Nagao's tournament.
I looked for you after the tournament ended.
The Straw Hats saw our duel. They needed a new sword. Seemed like fun.
Why didn't you tell me you were at Komoda?
You were busy with the other samurai lords. I was sharing a drink with my men.
I could have used a drink before that battle.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh, he's waiting for Mizaria. Right, here we go. It's a nice field, right?
Another wagon. Might have something we can salvage.
Or it's definitely an ambush.
Empty.
Samurai! Samurai!
Was this your wagon?
Yes, my lord. Mongols stole my horse, took my rice.
You're lucky that's all you lost.
Which way did the Mongols go?
Toward Fort Ohira.
Damn it.
Take refuge at the Golden Temple. Warn others to stay off these roads.
His testicles enlarge.
Let's
Are you
keep
talking about
moving.
Red Dead
The
Redemption
camp's
by any
not far.
chance? Not sure, Tony, not sure.
I meant what I said before. Help free Lord Shimura, and he'll grant you anything in his power.
What's he got the power to give?
Name your price.
Free sake for life.
Is that all?
A place to drink. Big enough for all my men.
Be serious, Ryuzo. I know you want to be more than a mercenary.
It's been 3 years, Jin. Things change.
It can't have been easy keeping the Straw Hats together after Komodo Beach. How did you do it?
I convinced them nobody can save us but ourselves.
That's true.
I used to think so. But it's starting to feel like a lie.
How many men do you have?
We're down by half, but still enough to call ourselves a small army. Why?
That peasant said the Mongols stole his rice and went to Fort Ohira.
You think they're hoarding food there?
Possibly.
You have an idea?
The beginning of one.
Might it be to go and get the food? I also have the brains. Oh, a whole list of
Easy, Shinzo. It's me.
films you've seen. Good, good. I've seen none, so I'll let you have that conversation amongst yourselves.
Use those back!
About time. I don't see any food.
Men, this is my old friend, Lord Sakai.
Ryuzo told me you're
What
starving.
did you eat,
Here
generously?
to help.
You didn't find food.
We have a plan. Raid Fort Ohira and take back the food Mongols have stolen from our people.
Raid a fort? They'll kill us.
Give us a moment. Come with me, Jin. We should have talked about your idea before telling my men.
I wanted to give them hope.
That's my job.
I meant no disrespect.
It's fine. Through here, Jean. If you ride with the Straw Hats, you have to look the part. I've got a spare set of armor that should fit.
You better not have lice.
Never letting me forget that, are you? Spare armor's in the chest.
Pizza and fries. Yeah, I think you did say actually, didn't you? Yep. I'm with it.
You're not as handsome as me, but it's not bad.
We should check the fort's defenses. Look for weak spots.
My men will handle that part.
Then we have a deal?
Get us that food at the Fort Ohira, and we'll get your uncle away from the Mongols.
Thank you, Yuzo.
Yes, pretending to be a lampshade is my
remember
kind of
who's in
stuff.
charge of
It's
the
not.
Straw Hats.
I would never dream of replacing you, my friend.
Give us a head start. We'll meet you at the old cemetery.
See you there.
John, blood on the grass. I am going to wear this stuff that it has given me. He just killed a horse. I didn't.
I meant to ask you something earlier.
I might have an answer.
How'd you survive the invasion?
I almost didn't. A peasant pulled me from the battlefield. She nursed me back to health.
You always were lucky.
How did you and your men escape?
We ran. Do what you need to prepare. I'll see you at the old cemetery.
Right. Where am I going? Enable armor loadouts. No. Tale of Ryuzo. That's like a one-parter. That's good. I can do that today for sure. Mainly because you've not seen Super. You can't boo people for not having watched the same things as you either. It's not good manners.
My lord, it's awful.
Okay, I'll accept that.
So many dead. But there's no blood. What happened?
A plague, my lord. Dead bodies were dumped in the well, and these people unknowingly drank from it.
A terrible way to die. We should bury the dead.
Burning them is the only way to keep the plague from spreading. But I fear that may
This
not
guy
be
got
enough.
real twitchy eyebrows.
One of the sick is missing.
I'll find him.
There are footsteps leading away from here. I believe he ran for help.
If he's alive, I'll get him to a healer. Otherwise, I'll burn the body.
What have I just taken on? I didn't mean to take this on. Accidental K. I did not mean to get off my horse.
Let's go.
Do I survive?
In the cemetery.
Of course I will. There's a PlayStation climb.
Enough for me.
Good. You're here. You ready to steal some food for us?
Is this everyone?
Just the men who can fight worth a damn. The rest are too hungry or sick.
Let's hope we're enough to raid the fort.
There's a better chance of seeing cherry blossoms in winter than getting that food.
There's always a way.
Preferably one that doesn't kill half my men.
I was busy reading your conversation. I didn't really read any of what I'm doing right now, but that's fine. Get food.
The scout's back. Come on.
A lot of men inside, and a signal at the top of the tower.
If they call reinforcements from the bay, we'll be trapped. They'll cut us to pieces.
Find a place to watch for me. Once I destroy their signal, attack.
They'll kill you.
If they do, avenge me. And take their food.
That's not funny.
What am I doing then? Am I
Watch the
attacking this
tower for my
fortress?
signal.
If you say so.
Ow! Ah! I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. Stop arguing about whether GT is canon or not, and sharing my hatred of this game. That's the best execution though. That kind of makes up for it, like, partially. Square was for losers. I held triangle. Sit here and read the arguing, yeah. I'm quite happy to let that go. Oh, tell me I finished the stealth section without failing.
see me light the brazier.
Seamless stealth victory. And I got to launch someone off a cliff.
It's time, Yuzo.
Oh, I didn't even see this on something. Yeah, he got stuck there, so I can't execute him. Get down.
This is Kokomoda Beach. Kill them all!
Oh, he died. Oh, don't die there.
Die, you ugly bastards!
Ow. Random bomb.
That's the last of them.
Look around for them. Did you find anything?
Nothing.
Let's get your men something to eat.
Where's all the food?
I didn't see any in the tower. Did you find anything?
Just a stack of Mongol papers on a dead officer.
Let me see.
You read Mongolian?
If it's in Chinese, I can make out some of it.
Since when?
Since I had to read Sun Tzu. This was only a temporary depot.
Oh
They're
no,
taking
all that
everything.
stealth for nothing.
Offshore.
The boats are in the bay. We'll never get out to them.
We got in here.
You're crazy. What did you have in mind?
Let's see what we're up against.
What Star Wars Visions trailer? What is Star Wars Visions? Do not raise the alarm.
The Mongols have small boats on the beach.
We could steal one, but we'd have to cut through their army.
Too many barriers and archers. A frontal attack would be suicide.
I want my men far away from the enemy's line.
Put your archers on that cliff. The Mongols will focus on them while we steal the boat.
Didn't watch Beyblade. Nope. Heard of it, not seen.
Flaming arrow might set off those explosives.
That will get their attention. But we need them to look away from the beach. All right, men. They don't know we took the fort, so they'll be waiting for reinforcements that aren't coming. Keep them busy long enough for us to steal a boat. Then retreat into the forest. Look for my torch. That's your signal to attack.
Let's find a way down to the beach.
You heard Yuzo.
Ah.
Watching you fight back there reminded me of Lord Nagao's tournaments. You did whatever it took to win.
It was a competition. You fought just as hard.
Did I?
What are you getting at?
Nothing. Just remembering our duel.
We'll talk about this later.
If we survive.
I have more stealthing to do. Pray for me. Hopefully that was it.
Your men should be in position. Light the torch. Now.
I knew they'd come through. Look at that fire.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe this isn't a stealth bit. Whack. Glitch.
We need to move quickly. Take an oar.
Lay down so you can plant both feet. Oh, what am I missing?
Can't believe we're in this house. Too busy watching the fire. Looking like quietly.
Look around for the food.
It's going well.
Nothing. I never knew our duel bothered you so much.
Now you do.
Now I want to watch the original 3 seasons of Beyblade.
No luck. You should have told me earlier.
Life took us in different directions. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
No food here. Any sign of food?
Not here. Maybe on the next ship. Hear that? Sounds like 4 or 5 guys.
No way
Ah,
around.
food. There's a Five Guys
Surprise them.
just through there.
Greetings! Nice ship.
We have to move fast.
Oh, I got poked. Oh. Okay, play better now. Pay attention, guys. Oh, I'm fighting the wrong guy.
Archer's on the next ship. Archer, go.
And you?
Oh, yeah. Ah! Good
More
shot,
marks.
that Archer.
Take them.
Fair play. Trying to do weird dark rituals to summon an a bit beast.
If the food isn't here, it has to be on the other ship.
You search here. I'll take the other.
Be careful.
Okay. Oh, I'm so stealthy. Why would I let the bear out? Oh no, I've been seen. Bombs. That's good night. Do I have to get the bear? What am I doing? Don't think fighting the bear is optional for some reason, so here we go. Oh, I see it. It doesn't care that I threw stuff at it. Run, Jin, run. Let's see how it likes sticky bombs. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, that wasn't the answer. Oh, I'd come in here, killed the bear for no reason. On order of the Khan, send 1,000 men north to Toyotama region. Maintain supply lines across Izuhara region. Command assignments follow. Batar, Azamo, Komatsu prefectures. All this stuff doesn't mean much. Not going to read it. Got their war plans.
Battle plans. Better go find Ryuzo.
You all want me to stream the PlayStation 1 Beyblade game? Interesting. I don't think it'll be top of the list of old PlayStation games because there's a certain other one that's been requested multiple times. But where is this guy? I've gone wrong. Gone well wrong.
All the food they've stolen from us. Ryuzo.
To me!
Oh no! How's this work now?
I would have had that Mongol if you hadn't shown up.
I know.
Did you see how big he was? That's where all our food went. Bastards! They're burning our food!
Ryuzo, we have to go. Can you swim?
I have to.
Brad,
spreading.
jump off the ship. Yeah.
Let's get out of sight. They're still hunting us.
There's a good hiding spot ahead. I promised my men I'd feed them, and I'm going back empty-handed.
We'll find another way.
But how many will I lose before then?
I found something that might help. Mongol battle plans.
Do they show supply lines?
One page has a map. It's a start.
Hand it over.
We do this together.
You've got your own problems, and I am the leader. I need this, Jin.
Tony, once again you've misunderstood.
I need you.
They were aiming for the boat and the food. Just like me, what I miss is not a miss.
Don't let them see you coming.
Just like you.
Trophy, I'm the best. Still, his hat, it is better than mine, isn't it?
I need to find Yuna.
Oh, why do I need to find bloody Yuna? Stop confusing my story thing. So, on the actual missions I've got, discovered location. I don't have Yuna in a way. Tale of Lady Massacre, I've got to start from the beginning. Some undiscovered stuff. Whatever the hell's up here. You can now a start menu song in your head. I have not set that up as a sound alert or ever heard it before, so I wouldn't recognize it if you did play. I'm going to do this random quest here. Honor Buried Deep. That's the last thing for today. Yes. I hope that it's a good one. Speak with the villager. Speak with which villager?
Do you need anything, my lord?
Oh, I got loads of flowers. What kind of sword should I carry around? I don't want a different sword. Press any button to start the day, and you fall for it every time. Not a big fan of any of them. Here's the hats. We're going to stick with what we got.
Thank you.
Wahoo!
But I'm asking if you believe it.
Someone slaughtered the Mongols at Komatsu Forge.
The spirit of the dead
Perhaps I can better your bow.
Perhaps you can
I
better
can
my
make
bow.
sure your bow is in the best possible condition.
Whatever you
What
can
are we
do, I
wahooing?
appreciate it.
The honor is mine. Just bring me the raw materials I need, and leave the rest to me.
One.
Death from afar.
Like.
You lack the required materials. Very sorry. Faultless aim and reach.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Lord Sakai! A moment, please. It's important.
Yes. What is it?
Not out here, my lord. This way. My name is Hyo. This is my shop.
Are you trying to sell me something?
Oh, no, my lord. Here should be fine. No one's listening.
Tell me what this is about.
My neighbor, Haruo. He's acting suspicious. He sneaks out of town at sunset. Gone for hours. Comes back at dawn. Last night I followed him. He went to a burnt-out house by the cemetery and met bandits there.
Bandits? That can't be good. I'll find this house and learn what they're up to.
Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? What am I drinking? That was just a plain old ginger beer. No mind altering.
Thank you, Hyo.
Of course.
Obviously, I had my coffee at the start of the stream, as always. This is why I'm so terribly awake. I'm not. I'm half asleep.
You know about the samurai who's going around killing the enemy?
I swear I saw the form of an Oni on the horizon.
Coffee does nothing to me. Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot to me either.
Let's give up here.
What?
The merchant in Azamo said his neighbor met bandits here. Seems deserted. I'll have a look around. Lots of ashes. Campfire's been used many times.
Poop. Does it say poop or does it say peep? No, that's poop this time.
Old
Okay.
bandages. Not much blood. Minor wounds.
Okay, I'm done investigating.
Someone's meal. Eaten recently. The merchant was right to be suspicious. Need a place to hide. Wait for the merchant's neighbor and his bandit friends to return.
I don't need to hide. I'm a lampshade already. I just stand in the corner. Oh, bloody long grass. I've been better off standing in the corner of the room.
Any trouble getting out of Azamo?
No, but I saw Mongols on the roads. I think they're looking for us.
We should hurry. What did you bring this time?
The statue of Inari.
Oh, that's valuable. I'm surprised the Mongols didn't take it.
Let's bury it with the rest.
Thieves. Need to see where they take things.
Keep your eyes open for trouble.
Don't keep your eyes open.
How are the others?
Hiding. Mongols rode by the house a few times. But so far, everyone is safe.
You hear that? Horses.
Mongols! Hide!
Scooby-Doo game. No worries, Tony. Just for stopping by. I'm not streaming for much longer anyway. You won't miss much.
You were lucky. They caught poor Tamon out on the road.
Long grass.
The patrols are getting worse.
Tomorrow's horror day, so.
Must be that samurai. He's got Mongols chasing him all over the prefecture.
I hope he kills the bastards.
Tomorrow is horror day. That was you. It was Isla. Oh, gee. What are you annoyed about? That, I was sure that was Tony's parting gift.
Impaled him on top of an anthill. He screamed for an hour.
That's horrible. Let's hurry and finish this.
What are they doing?
I hate burying Nari like this.
Better in a grave than a Mongol ship.
They don't sound like thieves.
Hurry up. Something's not right.
Observing in secret, not running in and killing them.
Yeah. Inari is safe.
At least singing cricket's 1 of 20. Screw you.
That's enough. Don't move.
Damn! I knew we'd been followed. Wait. It's the
Oz,
samurai.
you're
I'm
very
glad
late.
it's
I'm
you,
stopping
my lord.
soon. But
That's a strange reaction from a thief.
We're not
He's-
thieves.
I'll speak to you
You
in a minute.
drove the Mongols
Scorch
from
this through.
Azamo Bay. But what if they come back to raid us? We're hiding the most important things from our shrine. Just in case.
Kihei, come quick! Wukong, you shouldn't have left the others.
So Oz, you changed your mind on streaming? You streamed earlier, didn't you? I didn't see. I was out, so I couldn't pop in and say hi. I don't know what you streamed,
How many Mongols?
but I got a notification.
Which of you can fight?
Me and Kihei.
You're with me. You two get in the house and protect your people.
With what?
Everything you've got.
Going fighting time. Oh, follow the group. You follow the group. They're just standing there. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Mongols!
They're coming from all sides!
Attack!
So you didn't win your Hades stream, but did you have fun? Are you back into streaming? That's what I'm curious about.
More coming!
Forgotten the controls. I walk. Jump.
They're not giving up!
Good job, that peasant. Oh, I got bastard. Whack. Ah, still my kills. Stupid peasant.
Did the bastards get in? No. You kept them away.
Not us. It was Lord Sakai.
No, you did a great job standing in the house.
Who are these people?
Travelers fleeing the Mongols.
Right.
People who lost their homes.
And you protected them.
We tried.
You're not hiding those valuables so you could steal them later.
No, my lord. We're not trying to get rich. After seeing what the Mongols have done, we only want to help.
Then help me lead these people to Azamo Bay. You'll all be safe there.
Yeah, good, Oz. Keep it up, doing it like that. Relax and have fun, and as long as that's the case, like, keep going, innit? I'll drop in when I can.
I know bandits when I see them. You're not welcome here.
They're with me. These people need shelter. Even the bandits.
My lord, they can't be trusted.
They fought to defend these people. They'll hope you hold this town.
As you wish, my lord. Open the gate! Let everyone inside!
I don't know how to thank you, Lord Sakai.
Protect Azamo like you did those people.
I promise I will.
And make sure they know where to find what you buried when the Mongols are finally gone.
You can count on it. Thank you for this chance to prove myself.
Oh, didn't get all the wisdom teeth in one go. You got to go back in. Good thing you love your soft food so much. Hopefully.